China's powerful leader Xi Jinping will be allowed to remain a Chairman Mao-style president for life after a constitutional amendment was passed today. Nearly 3,000 hand-picked delegates at the National People's Congress endorsed the constitutional amendment Sunday, voting 2,958 in favor. Just 2 opposed the motion, with 3 abstaining and 1 vote invalidated. The amendment upends a system enacted by former Chinese leader Deng Xiaoping in 1982 to prevent a return to the bloody excesses of a lifelong dictatorship typified by Mao Zedong. The slide toward one-man rule under Xi has fueled concern that Beijing is eroding efforts to guard against the excesses of autocratic leadership and make economic regulation more stable and predictable. The surprise move is the boldest yet by Jinping as he seeks to restore China to what he considers its rightful place as a global power, an agenda that his allies have suggested requires his leadership. Jinping cemented his status as the most powerful Chinese leader since Mao at last year's twice-a-decade Communist Party Congress. During that Congress, his name and a political theory attributed to him were added to the party constitution as he was given a second 5-year term as General Secretary. Since taking office more than 5 years ago, Jinping has overseen a radical shake-up of the party, including taking down top leaders once thought untouchable as part of his popular war on deep-rooted corruption. Jinping, 64, had already built expectations that he would stay in office past 2 terms, and some analysts said he must have decided to move while at peak political strength. Usually, authority begins to ebb from Chinese leaders as retirement nears. Jude Blanchett, an expert on Chinese politics, told the New York Times, "I can see where his thinking is that he's riding high, he's got the momentum, and took the initiative to ram this through. Why risk diminished power 3 years from now, if the economy tanks or there's a conflagration with North Korea, and not have the ability to do it?" In another victory for Jinping, the draft amendments to the constitution would add his trademark expression for his main ideas. Xi Jinping thought on socialism with Chinese characteristics for a new era into the preamble of the constitution. The proposed amendments would also authorize a new anti-corruption commission that Jinping has pushed. The commission would expand the reach of corruption investigations, which up to now have mostly been conducted by a Communist Party agency acting largely beyond the law. We pay for your stories. Do you have a story for the Sun online news team? Email us at tips@thesun.com.